Hello boys and girls, welcome back to another Flow Spark tutorial. This one's dead easy. Back in the same bathroom, the customer wants, after sorting the shower out and doing the grout, wanted the quadrant around the bath removed and some new stuff put in place. So I'm going to show you a foolproof way with some really cheap bits of kit to reinstate quadrant with your mitres, get a really nice finish on it. And also a couple of little difficult bits. We're going to do a return mitre onto the end where the back panel is, and some other little tips and tricks. I'll show you around the bath now where I've removed all the mastic and the original quadrant. It's all clean. I'm not going to show you that again in detail because there's already a video on it. So yeah. Personally, I wouldn't bother quadrant in this. I would just put a bead of mastic, nice smooth bead of mastic all the way around, and have done with it. But the customer definitely wants some quadrant, so I'll show you how to get a good finish and cut on that now. We'll do the big bit first. We'll start with the big bit, get that stuck in, and then we'll do our end returns. So, first things first is you want to make sure that you're going in the right direction. So we're going in the far corner over there, so our mitre wants to be going this way. Okay, mitre block here, they're so cheap. This one cost me I think £2, and then you're going to want a junior hacksaw like so. Excuse again my filming, I'm still filming on my phone, have ordered a camera and a tripod, so we should be, you know, better quality video soon, so to speak. So yeah, so we're going to go across the mitre block in that direction. Okay, we'll do our first cut and then we'll measure across from the back of the mitre, and I'll show you that in a second. Make sure we sit square. You can get a clamp to help you with this, but it's not really necessary. Nice and gentle. Let the saw do the work. To be honest with you, once you've scored the bottom, you'll see these two bits of plastic here. See these two bits of plastic, these fins on the back. Once you've scored the bottom cut, you should just be able to snap it off like that. Dead easy. So we've got our mitre now. So we want to measure from the back edge, which is here, this back point, and we're going to measure to the other corner of the bath, and then that will be the back of our mitre. So I'm just going to measure that out now, and then we'll be back. So I've got my mark here now. It can be a bit fiddly to mark, so what I tend to do is I tend to stick my tape on the furthest edge of the mitre, and then I'll drag it along, and I'll sort of jam the end of the tape between the bead and a wall or something like that. And then pull my tape along, obviously mark it up, because it can be a tad fiddly. So we're just going to pop this in the mitre block, and we're going to cut the opposite direction this time. So we're cutting back from this line at a 45. So this will be the furthest part of our mitre. Touch. Yeah, nice and gently, let the saw do the work. Make sure you're square. There you go. Nice clean edge when it focuses. Right, I'll show you how it fits. So we've got a nice fit in the corners. I know there's a bit of a gap behind, but that will come out when we start gluing it on. We've got a nice fit in the corners, so we get that one stuck on. I might even make this to the back of the tiles because there is a bit of flex in it, and I want it to stay in one place if possible. So yeah, so we'll see how we go with a bit of mastic, and if need be I'll get some mitre mate on it. Right, so I've got my squirt gun. I haven't cut the nib, just because it doesn't need it. I only need a really small bead of mastic along here. And apologies for using this crap. I wouldn't usually use it, but again, customer supplied it, so very funny about buying materials. Take this out. Ourselves. Get off. Nice bead. Just up the back here. Don't matter if it gets a bit messy. We can sort it, it's not a problem. So as predicted, I've put my silicone bead in. It's a little bit grubby at the moment. Stuck it down as predicted. It's not quite holding in places, and that's the tiling. Again, that wasn't me that did the tiling. So a lot of you are going to get now going, you shouldn't use that for that. But it's literally just to hold it until the mastic goes off, and this stuff is fucking brilliant, and you'll never see it. So. Bit of this, bit of this. We'll hold it in. Just move out that. A little bit of activator. That go off. Beautiful. It's held pretty well down here, to be honest with you. I just need a little bit in there. Well, maybe not. I'll get away with just silicone in all that. Yeah, should be fine once it's all pressed in. So it was literally nothing that we needed in the end. So I'm just going to clean all this off now, and then we'll do another one. This one's going to be much easier. I've already cut my mitre. We're a bit long, but I'm just going to pop it in the corner. So what we're going to do on this one is effectively, I've got one in my bucket, like I'll play cocktail there. If I found it, I did have it in my pocket. What we're going to do, I mean, this is an exaggerated version of said return. We're going to get two pieces like that. See, because you've got open ends on this bead, so open-ended, we're going to return it into the corner, or into the tile rather, like so. And this bloody thing focuses. Come on, focus. There we go. So we're basically going to return it into the corner like that. So we end up with a nice, the bead comes along, returns into the tile. Stupid camera. And basically we'll trim it along there, but you'll see that in a second. I'll show you exactly what I mean. So we've got our return on there. Where was it? So we're going to mitre make that together, and then we'll stick the whole thing down. So we want nice dash of glue on here. Oh, there's bloody loads on there, look. Bloody loads on there, he says. I'll pop that down there, get our activator ready. And this is definitely going to stick to your fingers, but don't worry. It doesn't hurt much. This can be marginally fiddly as well. Just take your time, get your activator on there. Again, as you can see, stuck to my fingers. Don't worry about little bits of glue, we can always sort them out afterwards. But that, once you get a bit of mastic on there, is lush. And that will return into there beautifully. Beautiful. Right, let's get that stuck down. Again, don't worry about a bit of mastic. You can always clean it off. Bead at the back. Most people panic when they get stuff on mastic on stuff. It's a pig to get off, you know. But with a decent wipe, it'll come right off. So we'll put a bit of slop in there. And then what I want to do as well is just get a bit in here, just to make the join nice and neat. That'll splurge out a bit. We can push it in, get it all stuck down lovely. Wipe it over. So that is basically it. And what we'll do when it's sort of gone off is we'll neaten it all up. We'll mastic it all, you know, on the joins there, and it will look perfect. Again, so yeah, hope you enjoyed that one. As you can see, we're all masticed up. We're all looking lovely, tidy, tidy.